Well, we just talked about some wonderful people, such as Marjorie Greene. And because we talk about bad news such as that quite often, I want to talk about some good news, okay? And sometimes we skip over these stories because I always want to bring analysis to you. What do I have to add to this? And sometimes just good stories are, yay, good. Move on. What analysis? But let's talk about good stories. I want you all to be doing all right in your heart, your mind, all of that. And maybe this will help. So I know my audience crosses over a lot with the Midas Touch audience. And so here are a couple tweets from Midas Touch. Breaking: in another major loss for Republicans, the Democratic aligned independent candidate, Yemi Mobolade, has defeated Republican Wayne Williams in the Colorado Springs mayoral runoff election. This is the second big flip away from the Republican Party tonight. Donald Trump won this county by 16 points in 2016, by 11 points in 2020. Colorado Springs has not had a Republican mayor since 1997. And indeed, political newcomer, as CNN writes, political newcomer Yemi Mobolade will become Colorado Springs' first elected black mayor, defeating Republican Wayne Williams in Tuesday's runoff election. Mobolade will become the first non-Republican to hold the office since Colorado Springs started electing mayors. The first non-Republican since Colorado Springs started electing mayors. So the mayoral election is nonpartisan, but the city, the second largest in Colorado, is considered a conservative stronghold, and Mobolade is aligned with Democrats. He's supported by Democrats. And then the other tweet here from Midas Touch that I want to show you. Wow, in a stunning upset victory for the Democrats, Democratic candidate and former TV anchor Donna Deegan just defeated the DeSantis-endorsed Republican candidate Daniel Davis in the race for Jacksonville, Florida mayor. She is the second Democrat to win a mayor's race there in 3 decades, and her opponent had raised her 4-1. And again, this is from CBS. Democratic upset win in Florida's most populous city on Tuesday night marks the first positive sign for the state party, who got trounced by Republicans in the state in the 2022 midterm elections. And so there, the Democrat is defeating the DeSantis-backed, in a Republican, traditionally, town candidate. And that's really good for what it means about kind of putting our finger to the wind, getting a sense of where people at, how are voters responding to DeSantis, how are voters responding to the GOP, and any positive sign is something we should check in on. And the last example during this good news segment that I'll give you is from NBC News. Democrats maintained their narrow Pennsylvania House majority Tuesday by winning a special election, and along with it, continued control over how the chamber will handle abortion, gun rights, and election law legislation. Heather Boyd won her seat, and that keeps Democrats barely the majority party within the Pennsylvania House of Representatives, which is a good thing.